Main event, Jey Uso.
Yeah, it's just him, Uso.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Main Event, Jey Uso!
You look at what Jey Uso has done away from the bloodline, and he is definitely worthy of the main event moniker.
First man in over 3 years to pin Roman Reigns. Nearly defeated the Tribal Chief. Went on and earned multiple titles without his family.
But Jey will not be happy until he is on top of the mountain all by himself.
The entire WWE Universe on their feet for Jey Uso.
Well, it sounds like this entire arena agrees that this is indeed the main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Tribal Chief is here.
And we may have no other option but to acknowledge him.
And his opponent, representing the Bloodline from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds,
The Tribal Chief has faced opponents from every corner of the earth, and none of them have withstood the challenge.
And at this rate, who's left?
Well, it may seem impossible, but a match like tonight is an ultimate opportunity.
Then reality sets in. You are facing greatness on a different level. A record-breaking champion, an unbeatable competitor.
And Roman looks more determined than ever.
That's why every time Roman competes, it is a history-making moment.
Jey Uso staring down his cousin, Roman Reigns. So much history between these two. So much abuse and manipulation.
Jey Uso is many things, Saxton, and one of them is an adult who's responsible for his own actions. As much as he and you may want to paint Roman as uncaring as the Tribal Chief, let's not act like Jey didn't enjoy his time on the Island of Relevancy.
Yeah, this is really a match about old wounds coming to the surface once again. Uso, will this be enough? He forces a break before the count of 2.
He clearly has no intention of staying down. Ouch.
Uh-oh, this is gonna be nasty. There's the power into the...
Driven down with a jackhammer.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. And it... Plancha to the outside.
That is reckless abandon being shown.
And paying off as well.
Turning the tables.
Uso reversing the momentum on him.
But Jey still has more to do to get this fight fully in his favor.
Jey Uso with a tall task tonight, mentally and physically, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I don't envy Jey's position, but anybody writing him off as the inferior athlete is just fooling themselves. Jey Uso has heart and speed. He's got his...
Oh, no, he could be caught here. Bad spot for him.
Targeting the shot.
Escape and a takedown. He's burying elbows in the midsection.
And we're cutting it kind of close, don't you think?
You could say that again. Time to get the let up.
Clearly waiting for that.
No.
Back to the ring.
Oh, just completely off target there.
Talk about a jumping nothing. A real miscalculation on their part. He's got to know he's in harm's way here. From way up,
Jey puts a stop to that.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing he needed.
Yeah, Uso able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will he also gain command of this match?
Uh-oh. Elbow drop.
Superman punch! Cover! There's two!
Almost ended it there.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
He's got him scouted.
He eludes the contact.
These two trading counters, an absolute masterclass. Uranagi!
Man, oh man.
Trapped in the corner, no escape from these punches.
A striking blow. Had an answer for the big dog.
Reigns put his stamp on this one. Punch right in the head.
Oh, no. Stun gun. Cover here. Kicks out.
How in the world did he kick out? Ooh, what a nasty kick.
Insulting. I don't know if Jey Uso can withstand much more of this.
Yeah, the Tribal Chief unleashing an onslaught on his cousin Jey Uso, making sure he knows his place. From the top.
Punch to the stomach and stopped in their tracks.
Chop. Great strength being shown here.
Oh, man, right to the esophagus.
The dominant streak of Reigns getting a bit challenged. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt. Cranking the head.
Oh, the arm taking the brunt of that. Big elbow.
The counter.
Reigns has his opponent in a fireman's carry and
Driven down with a flapjack. Reigns laying down the gauntlet for his opponent. Right in the mouth. Relentless.
enough already.
I think it's safe to say Jey Uso and Roman Reigns are bringing out the very best in each other as competitors.
Neither of them. Vaulting plancha, incredible. Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off. Hits back with a jawbreaker.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
Back suplex into the neck breaker.
I think Jey's making a great addition to this family's legacy with that kind of brutal impact.
Reigns turns that around. What energy in this arena tonight.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Big forearm.
That'll turn your lights out.
The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. This ends now. Jey is out. That is it.
Jey Uso showed the heart of a lion tonight, but in the end, he was forced to acknowledge the Tribal Chief.
Not an ounce of quit in Jey's body, but even in his own family, there is Roman Reigns and there's everybody else.